Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on the Ninja Foodi Possible Cooker Pro. So I'm first going to talk about it and then we're going to make some stuffing for Thanksgiving. So it comes with this ladle on the top. Now it just sits there. It's not held in by magnetism or anything. We've got this nice lid. There's the non-stick coating surface on the inside. Now this also doubles as your serving container. So we can pull it out. There's the heating element. Now you don't want to get water down in this area. That's like a micro switch to let you know that when the pot is installed. Around back it says it's 1,200 watts. Here's what the bottom looks like. It's got these 4 rubber feet. The cord is 2-prong and it's 30 inches long. Here's what the bottom of this looks like. Okay, so let's set this back in here. And there's the lid. Both the lid and the serving container you can put those in the oven. Okay, so let's get a close-up view of the control panel. I've got it plugged in. You have to turn it on with the power switch. Then this knob, you're going to rotate this for the different modes of cooking. We've got slow cook. There's a little light that lights up there. We've got sear, steam, keep warm. If you keep rotating, it's going to come over here. No, we got to go back the other way. So go back the other way, then it's over to here. Braise, bake, proof. Let's go back to slow cook. We've got low and high, and we can change the time with the time button. And when we're ready, we just hit the start button. So it does beep at us to let us know that it's started. Let's stop it. Let's go back to saute. We've got low and high, and we cannot do anything with the time. On steam, we can't change the temperature on steam. We can only do time. So when we're on the keep warm function, you can't change the temperature or the time. You hit the start button and it's going to be a count up timer. So it's going to keep whatever you want warm and it's going to tell you how long it's been keeping it warm. Okay, so on this function, we can change the temperature and the time. Let's go to braise. Nothing to do with temperature, but we can change the time. Let's go to bake. I can change the temperature and the time. Let's go to proof. I can change the temperature and the time. But once it's all the way over here, I got to rotate it back the other way to get to slow cook. So you got to rotate it left or right, depending on where you want to go. So let's go to slow cook. Okay, so I really like that these Ninja Foodi products come with nice user manuals, but they also come with recipe books. And the recipe book has got some very good instructions. Talks about all the different cooking modes and what heating elements are used, so it's very good. Now the cooking pot is 8.5 quarts. So let's start the slow cooker, but say you remove this, it is going to beep at you and tell you to add the pot. So the pot has to be installed and then it will pick up where it left off. So it also says don't lift the lid for best cooking results, but it does have a little port here you might get some steam out of, but you could also put a temperature probe through that port. Okay, so my wife fixed the stuffing beforehand. We're going to be putting it into the slow cooker and we're going to slow cook it for 30 minutes on high. After that 30 minutes, we're going to reduce it to low and cook it 3 to 4 hours. Okay, so we've got it kind of in a nice even layer down there. We're going to put the lid on. Okay, so we got our ingredients in. Let's turn it on. I've got it on slow cook. I've got the temperature on high. I could select low, but I got it on high. Now for 30 minutes, the minimum time, so this is hours. So that's 5 hours and 30 minutes. So I'll have to set an external timer for 30 minutes. After that, we'll do 3 to 4 hours. So the minimum is 3 hours on the slow cook. And then all I do is hit the start button. Okay, so you can see the countdown clock has started, so it's got 2 hours and 59 minutes left. Okay, so this has been cooking for 30 minutes on high. All I gotta do is come up here and change the temperature. We're gonna go to low. After it stops flashing, it'll memorize it. And then let's change the time. Let's go up to 4 hours. It'll stop flashing and then that'll memorize the new time. So we can see, I love the see-through lid. Let's open it up just to kind of see. Again, that's only 30 minutes on high. We're around 176 in there, so yeah. very well. Okay, so after the 4 hours, it does beep at you to let you know that it's finished, but it doesn't turn off all the way. It automatically goes to the keep warm mode, and then it's a count up timer. So this timer is counting up now, and it will keep your food warm for up to 12 hours. So again, it switches to keep warm when it's all done, 12 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit stop because I'm done. Up here, what I really like though is this handle doesn't get hot. Now these handles do get just a little hot. You may have to use mitts for those. This area right here gets hot, and the pan and the lid are very hot, but it's insulated this handle right here. So it did a really good job with the stuffing. We've been tasting it. The stuffing tastes really good, and it did not stick. It's had a really nice non-stick surface. So cleanup is gonna be a breeze with this now. So I really do like this. It seems like it's very well made. Now, while it was cooking, you do hear some pops. They're not super loud, but you'll kind of hear the container kind of popping a little bit. It's just every now and then. So left to right, it is kind of big. You know, you're almost at about 18 inches. It is kind of tall. So height-wise, you're right around 13 inches to the top of this handle with it all put together. You know, front to back, you're right around 12 inches. But again, this is just a very impressive slow cooker, possible cooker pro. So I hope this video helps. Thanks everybody for watching.